Alright, guys. Double jumps. Freaking sweet. Oh, come on, come on. I can make it. Yeah, I got it. Alright, let's see if I can do this one. Ooh! Holding shift on the last possible thing. Did you see that? Can I make it back? Yes. I will do it. Ah, perfect. Anyways, guys, this is a double jump system in vanilla. Very simple. This is a proof of concept, though. There are a lot of negatives. If you can already guess, it puts you into creative. So this allows for utilizing of a lot of the built-in game features already, and it's only 5 command blocks besides the 2 fill commands. So super, super simple. It's got a big negative in the fact that every time you jump, you're in creative, but other than that, it's really nice. And yes, this is a huge negative, but it's a step forward in more compact designs of double jump systems, which is really what I'm working towards. I want alternative, different, new, fun ways to utilize the mechanics already in the game, and so I figured creative mode. So if you double tap space, even if you don't hold it, you'll fly up for a short amount of time. If you're holding your sprint key, which I've defaulted to shift, you'll go further than if you just are walking. You can go backwards, you can go right, you can go left, you can go straight up, like I said. I mean, it's whatever. It's perfect control. You can hold the space button the second time, or you can just double tap it. Either way. It's really cool. It's really simple, and it's actually a double jump. You're hitting space again, and there's nothing like in the way. It's just changing your game mode, so it's really simple. We can go ahead and turn this off, and we can look at some of the commands. So if we go into game mode 1, you have this, well, where should we start? Let's start with this one. It's important to note, though, by the way, that some of these commands need to be activated in an order. The ones I'm showing are not necessarily the order that they're being activated in. The signs I put are just for video purposes. But anyways, it starts off with a jump score, which is just tracking every time you jump. And so it'll set your game mode to 1 every time you jump. And then right away it'll set it back to 0 to be utilized again. So it can go back to 1, and then 0, and then 1, and then 0, etc. every time you jump. So that's that. Really simple. Once you're in creative, it will immediately start a timer, which is what you see on the right. So if we go ahead and activate this again, which I need to flip that first, every time you jump, it'll start counting. It'll count up to what I have set to 10 ticks. And if you want to change that, all you have to do is change that number here in these 2 command blocks, and you can set it to whatever you want, so it's fully customizable with however long you want to be in the air for. 10 is like the perfect time I found from experimentation, because right when you land, again after a normal jump, it'll turn into survival again, and then it just looks good, and it's just the right time. So I would suggest 10, but if you want longer ones, you can do more. And then once it counts up to 10, it'll reset it back to 0. This is actually what's adding 1 every time. This is what is setting your game mode to 0 after your ticks reach 10. So it counts up to 10, sets your game mode back to 0, and then resets it. And it does that every single time. So it's really, really compact, really awesome. It's got the huge drawback that every time you jump, you're in creative. Like, I can destroy this block. I can, do whatever I want in that short amount of time that I'm actually in creative. And for this reason, it's not a good system to be used for most mini-games or whatever. I would suggest utilizing other systems that are already in place. But this is more for a proof of concept saying, hey, you could do this kind of stuff if you want. And I mean, it can be definitely useful for certain situations. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some inspiration from it. I got my inspiration from this, which actually is not utilized in the system at all, but you can actually test if the ability, if the person is flying, which I may use to do another kind of system. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.